Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for Cities Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Monday's What Map. I hope you had a really good weekend. I wonder, did you actually catch yesterday's brand new series? It's What If? An experimental kind of series where I test the mechanics of the game and see if I can find out anything interesting. Yesterday's one was interesting, so check it out after this. Well, today's map is Emerald Cove by Parkers, and this has got a very vanilla kind of feel to it. So if you're into your vanilla feel maps, this could be the one for you. There's no theme, the resources seem pretty laid out for a vanilla player. And what do we need? Ba-ba-da! Nothing. There you go. It's got all the connections you really want. 2 rail connections is probably the weak point. Anyway, before we crack on with the map in full, because it's a bit dull this first part, just highways. Skylines talk tonight, 6 o'clock UK time, with Crumbs McGee. Yes, he of the YouTube channel makes all the intersections and town infrastructure. Really good detailer and a very interesting guy to talk to. So catch that 6 o'clock tonight UK time. So these highways, when I say dull and disinteresting, they're not really. I mean, they're perfectly fine. There's actually nothing wrong with them. They're just very flat at the moment because there's no terrain. Until you get to this point here where we got this slight incline, and there's a reason for it. Nice cutting as well. When we get to the top, it's so we can get up onto this bridge, which allows shipping to go underneath it. Very nicely done. Well worked there, Parkers. We've got a missing central pillar to allow shipping to go through, but it means that the suspension bit in the middle is a bit odd looking. I would have found a way of getting rid of that, I think. But anyway, on the other side we come down, nice gentle slope again to our start square and this trumpet intersection here. Very nice, right by the water, and also the railway running right by it as well. We'll look at the railways a bit later. So far, nothing to grumble about. Then we come along to our next bridge, and this one's from ground level. We've got a decent steady incline, almost perfectly level, and then across the other side a decent decline as well. Very nicely done. Then we head down to this intersection. That's quite nice too. I mean, obviously these are plopped, but we have seen so many badly plopped intersections that honestly, if I had a dollar for every time I've seen one, well, I'd be living in America, because that's what you spend over there. We've got pounds here. Perfect bridge. Getting used to that. Elevated highway to get across to the next perfect bridge. I have no problem with the elevated highway. That is makes perfect sound sense at that point. And then a perfect landing here. Absolutely lovely. When we get to this intersection, if we were to go right, we'd end up eventually back where we started. So I think we'll just have a look at the rail instead, yeah? Well, you're expecting the rail to be pretty much perfect because the land is so flat. And to be honest with you, yeah, absolutely. Can't fault it. Oh, apart from one little bit, which you're going to spot it immediately. This bridge, perfect. Nice gentle incline. And then parallel and level with the road bridge. Very nice. Very tidy. Nice gentle decline. I mean, ideally it wants to be shallower than that, but in this game that's actually perfect. I have no grumbles. We'll come back to that. Yeah. Now, only reason we're going this way, this heads off to the fog, and it's not a problem. Once again, this is not a problem. This is not a problem at all. We're going up an incline here towards the fog, and then we've got this little ledge up here, which is fine. No problems with that. Of course, Parkers could have kept it at ground level right at the bottom there. Nothing wrong with what he's done. Nothing wrong with what he's done. In fact, he probably added a little bit of interest. This, however, is woeful. Okay, that's way too steep. No train's going to make it up there without a heck of a run up. So getting up a bit of speed, well, if you've got a bit of speed, you jump those joints, you jump there as well. When you got to the top here, you might go flying off the top as well. It's really not a clever junction. Not very clever. But there you are. And across here, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Just the right height. Plenty of give. Plenty of give. And then down the other side. Very nice. And lovely. And around here, towards our start square. Oh, what a better place to get ready for an asset review. Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin. And today's asset review, this is a beauty. But it would be, wouldn't it? It's, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrongly, Nivelles Townhouse 1 by Lost Gecko. Lost Gecko, one of the stars of asset creation, and probably should be on Skylines Talk at some point. Now, this is a standalone house. It's a part of a series of like Belgium kind of area. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is Belgium. Beautifully detailed, especially the front. We come up on top, you see the roof there, beautifully done. Give it a little half turn. But the best part with this, I think, if you use Move It and push them all together. Now, admittedly, I could have spent a lot more time doing this, making it perfect. But you get the idea. You get the gist, don't you? Makes a very nice terraced row. Like that a lot. Nivelles Townhouse 1 by Lost Gecko. And that is today's asset of the day. And so back to Emerald Cove and the shipping routes, which will hopefully go through the middle of those bridges with no problems at all. Through that one, yep. Very happy with that. Around here, there's only this one shipping route. Through the middle of that, spot on. And off into... oh no, not the fog there. Oh, that's a long way around to the fog. Water flow, lots of it. Lots of it going down here. Just down this central river though. What happens when it gets here? It does spray out a bit. But if it feeds into this little cove over here, yeah, it's all sucking in this way, and there is a sump right there. Suck your sewage right away. Now this is your water source. It's fine. It's ugly. I'm not buying it, but it's fine. Nicely detailed there. There's your waterfall. In theory though, could you get a dam across the top of that? Could you? I reckon it's possible. So anyway, if you get a dam across there, you could also get a dam across here. This level here. A second dam. Yep. And how about down here on this level, a third dam? Well, that's going to provide all of your power needs. No questions asked. And then we'll follow this river down. The banks are fine. A little bit of a beach going on down here. Very nice. And then if we go to the right of this this island, this is the main shipping route, which you'll remember because we just looked at it. And we're just going to head down towards this bridge here. Oh, we've got a cruise liner heading towards the bridge. I think this might be worth just checking out, just to make 120% sure that it goes underneath. It's not too tall, I'm sure it is. Shall we speed that camera up in a second? What do you reckon? Let's get into a good location. Here it comes. Perfect. No grumbles at all from BonBonB. That's a rarity, isn't it, eh? And it's a Monday. So right, around this headland, on our hoverboard, what's going on around here? Ah, we got this cluster of rocks. Yep. Yeah, that's a very good way of bringing down the ship, I think. I mean, it's really quite dangerous shipping route around here. And under here, you can just about make it. Can you see that point? There's a shard of rock underneath the water right there. I'm going to pull back and see if you can have another look at that from that angle. There, look. God, that's dangerous. If only there was an essential lighthouse in a really useful location. Well, there isn't, is there? Oh, hang on, what's that? What's that? It's an essential lighthouse. Glad to see it. Unfortunately, absolutely no use there. I mean, look, if I was bringing my rubber dinghy across, there's no way I'm going to see that. Bad lighthouse placement, I'm afraid. Can't give you any credit for that. But hey ho. Right, terrain. Let's have a look at the terrain, shall we? Well, most of the area is flat. You've seen that already. The hills you can get up into over here. These are a little bit trickier to get into. They're out by the edge of the map, so if you're playing vanilla, you probably won't get out here anyway. But if you did want to extend, you know, there is that option. And they're quite high up there. Oh, you get a heck of a view. Ooh, very lofty view. Then over here, we've got like sort of like a little plateau thing going on here. Now, are you going to get up here okay? Well, I think so, because look, Parker's has given you this little slope. Perfect for laying the road to take you straight to the top. It's very nice, very nicely done, and very appreciated. Yeah. Now, when you're up here, you know, that dam that we could put down across there will take you across the other side, so you can use a dam instead of a bridge. And then down here, look, slope perfect for your bridge, for your road. Loads of slopes available. Oh, over here as well. You can get your road up here, and to this level up here, look. I mean, the top level might be a bit of a problem. There's nowhere over there, is there? No. So you'd have to do your own terraforming to get to the very top level. But very, very nice. Very glad to see it. And what a great view from up there as well. Well, let's have a look at some detailing. Well, we haven't forgotten the detailing. And first of all, I've got to say, this castle, absolutely spot on. I have no grumbles at all with that. Given the assets available in vanilla, that's as good as you're going to get. And a good location too. Right, yes, the farmland, this is all fertile land. It's not coloured in the individual fields, which is good to see if you're a vanilla player. So that's good, good, good. Right, so I think that's about it. We'd better give this some marks. And so aesthetically speaking, I think very nice for a vanilla map. So I'm giving 4 well-deserved stars there. Detailing, well, apart from that rail intersection, and of course the central pillars on the bridges, this is absolutely spot on. I can't fault it, so I'm going to give that 4 well-deserved stars too. Gameplay, well, apart from the middle of the map being mostly water, really lots of gameplay potential here as well, so 4 stars there as well. 4, 4 and 4 for Emerald Cove by Parker's. Unfortunately, it doesn't grab me personally, and I won't give it my personal seal of approval, but I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me in the comments, and please do so. Please do so, because I do like to read your opinions. Anyway, don't forget tonight, 6 o'clock, Skylines Talk with Crumbs McGee. You would be sad if you missed that one, I promise you. And we'll see you then.